What's Let me give it a second for the delay. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. It's Smo. It's G. It's another episode of the Rich Dream Show. Um, this the intro, right?
Yes.
The intro. Letting y'all know what we got going on this week. Uh, go hit you over the head with some more sports. Um, was this week 8 of the NFL season?
Yeah.
Week 8?
Nine. Week
Week nine.
nine.
Week nine of
Week
the
nine.
NFL. Basketball just getting in the early going. We got the in-season tournament, the first edition of that's about to go on. So that's gonna be kind of crazy. We're gonna see if the plan that actually happens supposed like it's supposed to. We're supposed to ramp
Hmm.
up the competition and everything.
Right.
Um, we got RLS topic for y'all this week as well. What we talking about this week, G?
Uh RLS is evolution, man. Evolving. It's something that we all go through. Whether for the bad or the worse,
Okay.
we all evolve into something over time. So yeah, man, stay tuned with us.
Another episode of the Rich Dream Show. Y'all tune in 7 p.m. the Now Legacy Network live stream. Peace.
You are now tuned in to the Restream Show.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Happy Friday! So good that y'all gonna
We're gonna
end the
stop
week with
lying
us.
to the people, man.
What you
We're gonna
mean?
stop lying. We're
Huh?
gonna stop lying,
We
man.
bring in the Friday vibes, man. That's what we do. We
Okay.
start the weekend with Rich Dreams.
With that.
Welcome in. What's that?
Now say I'm with that.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
Man, G approves. If you didn't know, that guy right there, that's G. That's G. And if you didn't know, GB fade. So if you ever need a fade, make sure you stop in Arlington, stop in Grand Prairie to be exact. Hit up the boy G Fades. I am your call Smoke Dog. You can hit me up if you need. I ain't gonna, you don't need to hit me up. If you need some rich dreams, you can hit me up. Shout out to our
There
sponsors.
you go.
We putting us in Rich Dreams Apparel. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Rich Dreams _ apparel. Make sure you follow us on Facebook at the Rich Dreams Universe, and make sure you tap it in as well. You'll see the QR codes pop up during the show. That'll take you directly to our website. That's etsy.com/Rich Dreams with two Z's. Definitely make sure you get in so you can see all the latest merch, all the new drops. Make sure you favorite us there on your Etsy shop. Make sure
Right.
you part your store so you stay abreast with emails, discounts, and all that good stuff. Because G's a very generous guy. He likes,
Try to be.
hey man, he takes care of our people. So
Right. Try to be. And also, all of the new episodes for sure going forward will be on my YouTube page. That's G Face TV. If you get on any of our social media pages, the link will be in the bio. So, man, let's subscribe and run up these YouTube numbers, man. We're gonna post all. I'm gonna be posting a lot of content on YouTube going forward.
okay,
So, yeah, definitely all of the episodes. So tap in with us on the YouTube page.
there you go. Hit us up on YouTube. That's G space Fades TV.
Yep.
All one word is Fades TV. Um, Oh, also, of course, we'd be remiss not to mention our sponsor, the Now Legacy Network. Appreciate them, of course, for putting us on every week. Make sure you following them, the Now Legacy Network, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Make sure you tapping in where you can catch us, the Rich Dream Show Pod. You can catch us as well on Sports Anonymous. Make sure you follow their page as well because they are strictly sports. You can go catch up on all different types of conversations over what's going on in the sports world. Um, Gee, we got something to go over the head with them today. We supposed to be having a guest, but unfortunately, guest was having technical difficulties. So y'all just got to get the original two today, and y'all got to run with it. Y'all got to
The
rock with
gruesome twosome. Ain't that one of them sayings? The
it.
gruesome twosome.
Straight up, straight up. Um, so we talking RLS today. We talking evolution.
Mhm.
Um, that's a conversation that's kind of been prevalent since the dawn of time. How did we come to be? How did we start off? Was it the Big Bang? Was we started off as little bitty fishes, and then we grew legs and arms, and then we transformed a monkey somehow, and went from there to human?
Apes. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's a lot of questions about evolution, but we all kind of understand the general meaning, which is to uh, move forward in time. Like you said, whether good or bad, most of the time we always change. It's hard to stay exactly the same. You usually progress, whether it be physically, mentally. There's a lot of different ways that you can change over time or digress. I mean, a lot of part of evolution, especially of men in general, is you kind of go on a rise, and then you get to this kind of peak, and then you go down from there. It's pretty much all downhill, as they say. Um,
The definition, as you like to do,
Ooh, hit me with it, Webster.
a process of change in certain directions. That's the definition of evolution.
A process of change.
So, like you said though, it could be progression or digression.
Mm,
It could be either one.
depends on which direction you go.
Yep.
Okay. Now, I know you can say that you have been through an evolution just in terms of yourself as a man. Uh,
Mm,
I think we can say that Rich Dreams in itself has seen sort of an evolution uh,
mhm.
from just the humble beginning of, I believe, how many pieces did you start out with originally, G?
Um, I think I had some hats and some t-shirts.
Okay.
I want to say that's all I had. Like when I first launched the brand, I think that's all I had was uh black tees, red tees, and then I had some dad hats in four different colors.
And
Yeah,
you'll notice
that's
those original labels were right here as I'm rocking. So it
right.
was
That's the OG
black and
label.
red tees, and then one style of hat, I believe, as well.
I did have the black and the red truckers too.
Okay.
So two different styles of hats and some t-shirts. That's all I had.
And now, I mean, you can literally dress head to toe in Rich Dreams nowadays, uh,
Definitely.
from a beanie to trucker to a baseball cap. Uh, what else we got? We got the suede
T-shirt,
fishnet joint.
sweaters, hoodies,
Yes,
shorts, different types of shorts, the jogger and sweater sets,
for the ladies.
the bomber jackets. We got a lot, man.
Yeah, man.
We got a
So
lot.
that's a good evolution to see. If you've been rocking with the Rich Dream Show Pod, you'll notice that me and G have kind of had an evolution as well, man. Um,
We still ain't got you off the couch, so we working on it. We ain't pried you off that couch yet, but we working on it.
man, you'll see I've been in many different settings as we have shot it.
Here and there,
I've been
here
in
and there.
dining rooms and hotels and
When you're
everything.
burning up that road, when you're burning up that road.
Yeah, man. Gotta be out promoting the Rich Dream, man. That's how we gonna go
Mm,
global.
mhm,
Rich Dreams everywhere, man.
mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Any
yeah.
state, any state, any city. You understand me?
Mhm.
Um, man, can you think of some evolution that's kind of bad? That's kind of in the descension, as we mentioned earlier. Do you know of any evolution that you've seen like that? I can kind of speak. I feel like the Earth is kind of in the descension of evolution. Um, just as far as the environment, as far as the ozone, um, with just the climate change and everything as well. It kind of seems like we going downhill on that front.
Um, you talking about evolution as far as just like with the earth? That's what you're asking?
Just weather, man. That I'm not asking that from you. I'm just saying that's what I've noticed. I feel like just from the time of me being on this earth, it seems like the summers have gotten extremely hotter, the winters have gotten extremely harsher, and it seems like a shift too, where you're seeing like areas that don't normally have certain types of weather get it. Like with Texas, I think the last couple of years for sure, you'll notice that there's a lot colder weather than people are used to in the South.
Uh,
Yeah, man.
okay. Um, well, I think the evolution of people have changed definitely over time. And I think I don't know. It's just I guess it's perspective. You could one could say, oh, especially maybe like an older person, one of your elderly, uncles or grandparents or something. They probably would say for the worse. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not the world that they grew up in when they was younger and they were kids. And um, you know, um, men aren't the same as they used to be by and large. Women aren't the same as they used to be by and large. I think in these modern times is it's like like we was having the podcast, the show last week, and we was kind of speaking on a few things here and there, but it seems like it's just getting a little more complex as time has gone by, as far as for sure what somebody wants from another, somebody that they're in a relationship with. But I think in general, we have, like this social media era where people will look on there and they want things that they see people have on social media. And, I think that's become kind of like the standard,
Mhm.
what people see online. Um, I've always been a person of, man, let me live in the moment. Like, you don't have to record or take pictures of every single moment. Let me live in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll remember this forever.
Sure.
A picture, I mean, yeah, a picture or video is cool. But I'll remember this forever. And that's just the era that I come from.
Right.
I'm not the person that has to record and take pictures of everything.
You want to feel the
Um,
experience. You want to live through that.
exactly. I want to live in the I want to, as much as I can. And I'm a person that's always kind of like looking towards the future and trying to plan ahead to a certain degree. So when I do have a chance to like live in the moment and enjoy the moment, or whatever it may be, vacation, a trip, or whatever, I don't want to spend time recording the whole thing. I honestly and genuinely want to enjoy the people that I'm around. But you know, it's like this. It's like I went to one of my partners' 30th a little while back,
Sure.
and of course, it's his 30th. You're gonna be drinking, whatever, and the chick that he was with, he got super messed up, like to where he was throwing up. We had to help him out of the club, and she's recording him, and I'm
Oh,
like, "What are you recording him for?"
the memory.
He's clearly like out of his head right now, messed up, drunk. And it's just like you know, just the same way as people record people getting killed, or the George Floyd thing, getting choked out in the street. It's like, come on, man. In that case, it actually helped the family, in that case, in George Floyd's case. But it's just it's different, man. It's different from when I grew up as a kid. Like, these kids are going through something totally different from when we were kids.
Right.
Um,
It's kind of a de-evolution of character type of thing
for
because
sure,
you speaking of with the videos, white
morale is pretty
kids
low. Yeah.
getting massacred and things like that. the intent behind it probably isn't necessarily okay. I want to have this evidence. It's just more so, I just want to get this so I can show this to people because I know people are gonna be attracted to this and it's gonna get a lot of views.
Attention,
Yeah,
attention.
yeah,
This generation of people, they are more in love with attention than ever, bro.
yeah,
I think at least like, you know, you probably have something to rather the attention over the money, bro.
yeah.
Like, and it's sad, man. It's,
I mean,
to me.
there are areas I feel like humans have kind of declined, but there's also a lot of areas where we've enhanced and ev- ev- evolutionized forward, if you will.
Sure.
A lot more intelligent human beings that are walking around as far as just being able to enhance the technology that we have around us, make our daily lives easier. Um, just come out with inventions and everything of that nature. Uh, our athletes now are bigger, stronger, and faster than ever before. Of course, that's because we now have access to better training regimens, better
Exactly.
dietitian standards, and everything like that. Which again just speaks to how much better thinking wise that we can be, even if
But
it
I think
new.
a lot of that also comes from we're in the information era. We
Yeah.
don't lack information at all these days. Versus 30 years ago, let's say,
Mhm.
back in the 90s or some shit. This is the information era. Like, you can literally any question that you have, you can ask Google. If you want to learn how to do something, you can
Right.
look it up on YouTube.
Right.
You can look up how to change a change a carburetor on YouTube
Facts.
out of a vehicle.
Step one to Z.
Exactly. The
Yeah.
whole in video, not reading it in a book, but in video. Like, they'll be
Literally.
showing demonstrating how to do it. So
Somebody literally with the fuck around and find out this diagram. Teaching.
exactly. So, it's no excuse for us not to be smarter, us not to be more informed. Um but it has been some things. I agree with you. It's definitely some pros. Uh, but do the cons? Which one outweigh?
That's
Do the
what I was just
cons
about to
outweigh the
say.
pros, or
Is it worth it for us to be basically in a lot of ways we've discovered how to make ourselves top tier humans just from the outside looking in, as far as
right?
we've learned how to make ourselves the most wealthy we can be, the most fittest and in shape that we can be, um, and things of that nature. But when it comes down to it, like you said, we're more we're, we place more importance on um, seeing something that's, I guess, out of the box, or um, somebody playing a prank on somebody for social media purposes and things of that nature. We place so much importance on things that kind of, for lack of better terms, just don't really matter, like TikToks and things of that nature. So
Right.
has that access to us being able to basically on the it's not a superficial level, because I mean these things are important. It is important to be smart. It is important to be able to advance yourself to where you can make a lot of money and things of that nature. But
Well,
is it a bad trade off if we're losing the morality of just being decent human beings?
well, I think it is. I think this generation is way more superficial. Um, you'll have people that will fall out with people over you not liking their post on Instagram.
Wow. I'm glad I don't have anybody that's like that in my circle. Like that would be
You know,
weird.
you
Don't
have
call me
people
and tell me why didn't I like your post.
you have people that will get upset with you if you don't shout them out on their birthday online.
Hmm.
You probably could have texted them and told them happy birthday.
Yeah,
But you have people that'll literally get upset over stuff like this.
it's not the
You
same.
know, I seen something on IG the other day where it was like a chick got mad because her friend, so it was her birthday, but she felt like her friend came to her birthday party and like she, what she had on was kind of, you know, she outdressed her basically.
Mm,
And she got mad and told her and text her like, yo, like I feel like you tried to outdo me at my own party, and like that's really messed up. Like
mm.
what?
To be out bad bitched on your birthday.
What? But that's
Out.
my point. But that's my point though. Like, who gives a fuck about any? Like, what? Like, does that shit really matter, bro? Like, it don't like that type of stuff don't really matter.
Yeah.
You know what
Oh,
I'm saying? The grand
you're
scheme of
supposed to
things.
be
Like,
concerned about that is I feel like on a wedding day. That's the only time you're not supposed to upstage whoever they're.
even then, who cares what someone else has on? Who cares? See, and this go back to similar argument with us talking about last week, the dating thing. How much to spend on a date?
Mm,
Is it about what I'm spending, or is
right.
it about getting to know me? Is it about your marriage? Is it
Yeah.
about your wedding day and you marrying
Ceremony.
the guy that you love? Or is it about a show? Or you looking the best that day? What is it about?
Yeah.
So but yeah, I definitely think this generation of people today definitely more superficial than years prior for sure.
I mean, it's a difficult thing because some would say to the question of, oh, what is it about the ceremony? Is it about the spectacle of it all? Some would say it's about both because they say one kind of feeds into the other because it's like, oh, that's the whole reason we have the ceremony is for it to be a show and stuff like that. Um,
Well, you talking about like a marriage, like a
yeah,
wedding?
the wedding, yeah,
Okay. It's fine if it's a show, but it's one thing for it to be that, but it's another thing for you
to place
to,
more
like you
attention.
said, the example that you said,
Yeah,
upset about somebody dressing better than you on your wedding day. Who
to where it
that
takes
should be a
away.
concern.
Yeah,
If I'm the husband, man, I'm more damn near one an annulment, man. I ain't lying.
now
Man,
I'm
come on.
concerned.
Yeah, like wait a minute. That's red flags for me.
Right.
That's red flags for me. But yeah, man, like I say, it's just one of those things, man. And I
You know
mean,
what
I
the
don't
funny
see it
thing
getting
is?
better.
That's
Huh?
on a different plane, but same subject that we're talking about. We are the most like emotionally intelligent and aware, but also I guess ignorant on how to deal with that stuff at the same time. Like, so we know so much about um, being in situations to where we're being gaslighted, or somebody's emotionally abusing us, or we in an unhealthy, we got unhealthy energy around us and all that. We know so
Right.
much about all that stuff, yet at the same time, we the most depressed and unhappy people in broad daylight, but posting every day and everything like we not that's ever been. So it's
Facts.
weird that we've evolved in like, okay, understanding what's going on and going to therapy and all that stuff and unlocking all these demons, but still not actually kind of dealing with them. It's kind of weird to me.
Facts. A person that I know a few people that done went to therapy. When you go, it's not a thing of you just go to therapy and then basically, like, I guess you could say you're cured or you're over whatever your trauma is. No, it's a daily thing. It's a daily thing, and they give you I think from what I get from the people that I know that went is they basically give you tools to be able to not combat your traumas on the
Right.
daily. Um, and I guess different little skills and stuff like that to kind of help you not to trip out over certain things or not to get into a dark place.
It's a
Um,
perspective thing. I feel like that's what more therapy is than anything, is getting you to see things from a different perspective. Whereas, just being in so much of in your head about it and thinking about it one direction.
right, no doubt. Um, So I mean, I don't know, bro. I just think we need to, I think as a people we definitely need to get back to uh the basic essential things of life, you know, and stop worrying about this silly stuff, man. Like, anything on social media. Like, to me, nothing on social media um is worth getting into it over with someone that you're friends with or family with. Like, it's
Yeah,
because they didn't like a post or they didn't share a post. Come on, man.
that's crazy. Um, I was just saying as well, Taraji P, I know, is doing a thing for black men, a free therapy thing
Is
that
she?
I'm gonna try to look up too. I might have just, I don't know if I was high or what, but I tried to click on it the other day. I couldn't figure out how to sign up, but
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to give a link to the producer so he can put that up. Because I do think it's a good thing for everybody to at least try out, see if it's something that might be for you, uh,
Therapy.
especially if it's gonna be for free. I think that's a lot of people's hang
You
up.
talking about if therapy is for you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Therapy's for everybody, my nigga.
See,
Yeah, that's
straight up.
I
So,
believe that, man. I think that's mental maintenance.
right.
Whether you want to do it or not, I think is good for anybody. Especially if you're an adult. You done definitely had some type of traumas if you're an adult, for
Yeah.
sure.
It's just like any other muscle. You gotta stretch it out. You gotta exercise every once in a while.
Right.
So whenever producer can get that, I shared the link in our little chat. So y'all check that out. Um, Bada bing right there. So that's something Taraji P is doing. Um, it's supposed to be free. So y'all go check it out. Go and sign up your North Star to mental wellness. How you like that?
There you go.
But yeah, man. Off of that, did you want to wrap up with anything, man, or you want to head into this black business shout out?
Oh man, just to wrap the segment up, man. Keep evolving. As anybody out there, woman or man, keep evolving into your best self or the best self that you can be. You're never gonna be. I think the goal is to always try and get better as a person, in any area that you can honestly say, hey, I need to get better at. Is to always try to get better, but just keep evolving for the better, man. And if people, like I say, they always say people around you, sometimes you evolve past them, and maybe the friendship, you still gotta evolve, man. Don't worry about any of that. Keep going. Um, and like I say, just try to be your best self, man.
For sure. Uh, I think the biggest thing is trying to identify areas where you may need to evolve or where you may be devolving. Um, and don't be afraid to really either looking inward and with yourself or asking those around you, somebody that you hold near and dear that you feel like will be honest with you.
Right.
Don't be afraid to take in that was it constructive criticism. Don't be afraid to take that in.
There you go.
Yes, sir. And then we're gonna shift gears on y'all. Get to the black business shout out. Of course, every week we want to shout out a black business because that's what we are. That's what we want to promote. We want to encourage everybody to not sleep on their dreams, to keep going. And in this week's black business shout out is going to be Tigress or Tigress. I'm not sure yet. Johnson.
Right.
Um, she is marketing, promotion, graphic design, um, doing a lot of work for people in our hometown area of Nat Town. So definitely want to give some shout out to the home squad there. Um, man, she actually was doing an interview that I was liking and commenting on some of the posts. So we might have her on the show one of these days. So
Okay.
shouts out to
Nah,
Tigris.
this is a childhood friend right here, man.
No
From
kidding.
the crib.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, this is a childhood friend right here from the crib, man. Shout out.
So am I
No
saying it? Is
doubt.
it Tigris or Tigris?
Huh?
Is it Tigers or Tigers?
T.
T. Okay.
Yeah, T.
All right. Shout out to Ty, man. Uh, okay. Just going through some of the history right there, man. I think she does a little rapping herself as well. So,
Yeah, I think she managed artists right now though.
okay.
Yeah, I think she managed.
And I saw on there she said production as well. So, man, definitely would be cool to get a more in depth look into what she has going on and all the ways that we can support. For sure, for sure. But shout out, man. Make sure y'all tap in with her. Follow her. We got the @ down there. And we'll include a link to her page in the description of the episode. It's another Black business shout out right there. Man, we've been talking about it earlier, man, during sound check. It's been a good day in the sports world for us, at least. Uh, the Mo Saints went marching in, you know.
That yeah.
Uh, got them a nice little W over a team that they supposed to beat, you know.
Supposed to be. Yeah.
Yeah, so we ain't gonna do too much on that. Just another one that we needed. Um, some important things that did happen on our side though was that our divisional opponents lost.
Everybody.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll take that. We'll take that.
Yep. We in first place by ourselves.
Whew. Lord, good. The Lord is good all the
He
time.
is all the time.
Oh man, some notables throughout the week. Ravens smashed the Seahawks 37-3. Um, oh man, would you look at there? The Cowboys and the Eagles had a nice rivalry divisional game going on today.
Did they?
Yeah, yeah, man. And I'll tell you, it looks like it was very competitive. Um,
It was. No, it was a good game.
yeah, no,
It was a good
seriously.
game.
Um, Eagles ended up besting Cowboys 28-23. Um, looks like, oh yeah, looks like they was getting it done on the Eagles as they usually do on the ground. Nice little running game. But my boy Devonta Smith, he came through for me today. I had him on my fantasy team, and he did what he's supposed to do, man.
Yeah.
351, AJ Brown 7 for 66. Um, Jalen Hurts, man, 2 tubs, just doing Jalen Hurts type things. Um, couple plays where he does that genuine quarterback sneak that he does, where he's just like, yeah, I squat
Can't
five
stop.
pounds. I'm gonna go ahead
Can't
and get
stop
behind my offensive line. You know, uh, looking real tough, man. Um, who you think you see anybody? Maybe San Francisco. Who else could really give them problems? You think, G?
The Eagles.
Yeah.
Uh, I like Detroit, man. I think
Okay.
Detroit can give them. I think Detroit can play with them. Uh, I think once San Fran gets back healthy,
Mhm.
I think they could do something.
Yeah.
Um, phew. Other than that, man,
Not really looking too crazy, huh?
other than that, and in the NFC,
Yeah.
nah, I don't see nobody else really messing with them. To be honest,
I hear you. I hear you. In the AFC, man, Pittsburgh gets them a 20-16 victory over Tennessee. They had a sneaky 5-3 after not starting off very well, man.
yeah,
Uh, let's see here. Packers get them a 20-3 dub over the Rams. They both suck though. Shout out to the Texans for beating the Buccaneers. The Texans just owning NFC South, beating all of us. And
I
we
thought
got
Atlanta beat them though. Atlanta beat them.
Atlanta got them a dub over.
I think Atlanta beat them though. Yeah,
Okay, okay. And then took a nice little L to the Vikings, 31-28. A lot of close games this week, man.
yeah,
Um,
for real.
and then in the night game, got the Bengals stomping on the Bills right now,
They
21.
stomping on them.
You know?
Hey, man, let's go. That's what I like to hear.
In college, man, LSU went ahead and took that nice L to Bama
They
last
did.
night. Yeah.
They did.
Uh, didn't look terrible though. I feel like just had some mishaps with the quarterback going down. I feel like that had a big effect on the game. Uh,
Yeah.
but started off kind of strong, man. Was getting a few stops against Bama. Um, but I don't know, man. That Tide, they always kind of look strong, bro. You
Yeah.
never really see no blaring weaknesses.
Yeah. I mean, they hadn't been as good this year as they have in previous years, but
I would agree to
you
that.
still got to respect them. You definitely still got to respect them.
Let's see, man. Any other notables on the college front? I know Michigan. They took care of business against Purdue. They remain undefeated, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Michigan.
Washington beat USC, right?
Let's see,
Or was that Washington State that they played? Washington or Washington State? One of them.
Washington did beat USC 52-42. Wow,
That's high scoring.
man, talking about a barn burner. That's all right. Um, hey, man, we've been kind of laying off Coach Prime and them in
Nah,
recent weeks.
man.
But
They
they took the L against Oregon State this week, 26-19. They now stand in a 4-5 record, um, which much better than they did last year, not winning a game.
they
Um,
won one. They won one game.
okay, winning one game. Not
Yeah.
sure where this puts them in terms of bowl
They
contention
need
for
two more wins.
2 more wins. Okay. So shouts out to Coach Prime though, man. Still doing a good job turning that program around. I'm not of the joining in of, once you lose a couple games you're supposed to go undefeated because you wear jewelry, whatever the standpoint of a lot of people is. I don't know. NBA is back, of course. um, I don't know much about the in-season tournament. I know it's coming
None
up.
what nigga, it's players that don't know nothing about that shit. So you
I'm
know we don't know.
really interested in how this is going to work out, but it's supposed to be within the next few weeks. um, Throughout the early going, who looks kind of strong to you? I know we've been seeing some cool Dame Dollar sightings out of
Yeah.
Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Boston has been going crazy at the top
Boston
of
hadn't
the
lost, I
league.
don't believe.
5-0, man. Five
Yeah.
and zero.
I think the Golden State's only lost one.
Yeah,
Um,
they looking like they gelling a little bit with the return to Draymond.
right. So I hadn't really I seen the Sixers play once, but I think Tyrese Maxey, he gonna play pretty good.
Okay.
Now that James stuff is behind him.
Yeah,
I'm curious to see how that turns out in LA with the Clippers and James.
sure.
Um, but I mean, the games that I have watched, it's been good ball. Wembanyama, I think he gonna be good, bro. If he can stay healthy, I think he's gonna be good.
I mean,
Um,
when you 7-5, the ceiling is kind of limitless, man. I mean,
with
that's
his skill set
yeah, that's
and
what I'm
that
saying.
tall,
If he
yeah,
if he can kind of go through a similar pathway of Giannis as far as filling out his physique, not gonna be many things that you can do about that. Once, I mean, he can
yeah,
already dribble. I mean, if he can move you out the way and just be like, "Sorry, little fella," it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
right.
It's gonna be scary.
I don't think you need to gain 50 pounds of muscle like Giannis. If you look at the history of guys that's like 7'3", 7'4" plus,
Mhm.
when they have a lot of weight on them, they tend to not last that long. Like Yao Ming,
Yeah,
he was 7'5", but Yao Ming had a nice little girth on him. He wasn't Sean Bradley skinny.
yeah,
And his feet, I think he might have played 7, 8 years, and his feet was done.
yeah.
Kept having foot injuries. So I think with him, I don't think he need to gain much. Just in my opinion. I mean, I'm not an expert, but I don't think he need to
Was
gain
y'all
much more weight. Huh?
was y'all 7-5?
Who?
Yeah. He was 7'5"?
Like 7'5", 7'6", yeah.
How tall is Wimby?
7'3", 7'4".
No.
Yeah.
I, no. I thought
It's just
Wimby
not
was,
many niggas in the league that tall, so he seemed like a skyscraper.
I could have for sure Wimby was 7'5" for sure.
Well, now they got him listed, I think 7'3"
Oh,
or
7'4".
7'4".
Okay.
Yeah, 7'3", 7'4". So
It's been a while since we've seen somebody with
that
that type
tall.
in that
Yeah.
ability.
Right. So
And them damn
um
arms. Them arms are freakishly long, bro. I don't care.
crazy,
Even for
bro.
somebody his height.
His limbs are long, period.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
y'all seem like his limbs, like y'all had a
He had
nice
a
torso.
yeah.
His but this dude went beyond, like his
Oh,
legs seem like they like 6 feet along, bro.
yeah.
Like his
Yeah.
legs are like his legs are six
You ever,
five. Like
you ever seen the little 2K players that people be making with stupid long arms and shit?
right. That's
Yeah.
him, bro. That's him, bro. Like, and he gonna be a problem, bro. Like I said, he just gotta get stronger
Yeah.
to where they can't just push him out of the lane, you know.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
See any other notables, man? Okay. Orlando, that ain't somebody usually here. They sitting right at the top of the division at 4-2. Um, Atlanta, right there, same spot, both tied for third. Okay. Um, Ice Trader Gang. You think he got what he need over there to take him over the hump, man? He usually seem like he gets kind of stuck out at that first, second round. You don't think nothing really changed over there?
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, they ain't really make any moves though.
Yeah,
You know,
that's true.
basically the same team from last year.
Yeah. Um, West, like you said, Golden State doing pretty good. Of course, Denver at the top. Dallas at a 5-1 record. Wait a minute.
Hey man, they ain't gonna play a lick of defense, but they can score.
I mean, hey, when you got Luca and Mr. Magician Kyrie Irving with the ball, you really ain't got to play too much defense. I feel like
Yep.
naturally you're gonna get the ball, you're gonna run it up.
Yep.
Phoenix struggling a little bit in the early going. Um, I know Devin
Yeah,
Booker
man.
set out a few games. Um, is their signee Bradley Beal? Has he touched the floor yet? He's still been absent.
He ain't touched the floor with his pinky toe, man. He ain't touched it yet. And shit,
Pulling-
Book then only played two. He's only
Yeah,
played two games.
there's been a lot of lonely KD sightings out there, man, throughout the first couple
Hey
games.
man, I need you to do me a favor, man. This ain't got nothing to do with the show.
What you got?
This is off script shit right here.
Talk to me.
Huh?
Talk to me.
Man, I need a favor, man.
What you
Uh,
got?
I need
What's
you to
this?
take Bill off my hands, man.
This guy on the pod?
Uh,
You gonna do this on the pod right now?
yeah, I need to put you on the spot. Yeah, I need you to take him off my hands. I just need, cause listen, I really
Who?
wasn't trying.
Who?
I
Who?
picked him number one, bro.
Who?
Bradley.
You picked him number one?
I
I
wasn't trying to.
did
So
too.
I was going through the draft, the players, and I'm queuing players to,
Mm-hmm.
wasn't paying attention to the goddamn the clock was running down, and I ended up picking him number one, bro. Man, that's fucked my whole draft up.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So I need your help, man. I need you to trade me somebody. You ain't gotta give me nobody good. I just want somebody else. You
Somebody
know,
that's playing. Huh?
just hey, just somebody, man. I just need somebody.
What's going on with him? I haven't
I think
really.
he got his back. I think it's just his back problem right now. But see, I got him, KD, and Book. I don't want to have like three players on the same team.
That's a little.
That's
I
really more so why I'm trying to get off him.
want to avoid that.
Yeah, see, I wasn't thinking when I did my second round picks. I had back to back picks. So I took Book and KD, wasn't thinking about Bill because I wasn't trying to pick his ass anyways.
Wasn't supposed to be there. It's tough, man.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But I won this week though, so we'll see how it go. You know me, I'm gonna be around. It's
You
how it go.
resilient. You
So
resilient.
if you don't want to help me out now, it's gonna bite you in the ass later. You guarantee that. I guarantee you that. I'm
Yeah,
taking
they do.
notes on niggas that don't want to help me now.
They do. You do these
I'm
mind games.
taking notes.
You do these mind games
I'm taking
every
notes
year.
on you.
Every year.
Okay, right. Black then already told me, nah, man, I'm gonna make you sit on that. All right, Black. Yeah, I'm taking notes.
All I said was, have your people call my people. You know how this thing goes, man.
You done told me that before. I don't want to hear it.
It's negotiations. See, you don't want
Normally,
to
when you
negotiate.
say stuff
That's
like
the
that,
problem is he don't want to negotiate, y'all. He just wants you to take the first thing you give him. Oh, G, send me oh my God. What? Yes, sir. Whatever you
bro,
need.
I'm always fair in trades. Stop it. I've never traded someone and it not benefited both of us. Never.
On paper.
No, it's just in general.
Say
Yeah.
never. Okay.
Anyways, back to the regular schedule program.
Goodness gracious, man. Just no people don't know no bounds anymore. And we
Hey
were just
man,
talking about this.
hey, shoot my shot, man.
Oh, oh, by the way, baseball Rangers won the World Series. Texas shit. Yay. I like
Yep.
baseball. Um, from there, man, I guess we go and get into this 90s, 2000s.
What we got, man?
90s, 2000s for this week where we take it back, way back. Um, Bulls, 90s Bulls versus 2000s Lakers.
Who
So
was better?
basically them Jordan championship teams versus them Kobe championship teams. Kobe and Shaq, to be exact.
Kobe and Shaq, man.
Whoo! You got some all-star firepower on there, man.
That's some good, man. That was some good teams, man. And I hated the Lakers in the early 2000s, bro. I swear I did.
Yeah. You would you would
And
you
then
wouldn't
you got to think about Kobe did it again in 2009 and 10. So
he scooped up Powell and the crackhead and they got to it.
now see that
That's
wasn't
not nice.
even
That's not nice. You're not supposed to do
that
that.
wasn't you
You're
didn't
not.
even have to say that. You didn't have to say that.
I'm one of those ones who's not a proponent of them always having to mention the asterisk when they talk about black men. So I don't. Shame on me. Shame on me.
I was gonna say because you definitely mentioned the asterisk. Yeah.
Hopefully he's doing better, man. I ain't even gonna
Right,
say his full name with that because we're gonna leave that
right,
way.
right.
But man, definitely of course you got MJ, you got Scottie Pippen, um, you got Dennis Rodman, you got what was the old boy that came over from
Nobody else. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah,
what?
nigga, nah. Because listen, man.
What's going
It's
on?
check it out. It's some people that'll sit up here and say that the Bulls team was just so great. They had this
That,
player, that
man.
player. People literally, this how much people really don't like. I'm a stats guy. I'm
Yeah,
a stats guy. So you
yeah.
can't just tell me this player was good and the
Okay.
stats don't add up.
Okay.
Of course there are some exceptions, like a Draymond, like a Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These are guys that do a lot of things
So you telling
that
me
don't.
Steve Kerr wasn't one of the ones, man?
See, that's what I'm saying. Niggas like you, that's what y'all be quick. Man, they had Steve Kerr.
He was one of the ones, man.
They had John Paxson.
Come on,
Niggas
man.
don't even
Big shot
remember Lou.
John, big shot Pats.
Bro, Mario Chalmers didn't hit big shots for the Heat, bro. Come on, man. Let's stop it, bro. Let's stop it.
Charles all
And like I say, bro, these teams, if you put people like to say, bro, oh, Jordan wasn't playing against anybody back in the 90s. He wasn't playing against anybody.
Mailmen, plumbers and shit.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The talent was more spread out back then, right? And I can agree that it's better talent today than back in the 90s for sure. The game evolves,
Yeah.
right?
Athletes evolve.
Evolves, athletes evolve, they're better, they're training earlier now. You
Different
motherfuckers
coaching
training
tactics.
in element kids training in elementary right now, you
Yeah, man.
know.
It's crazy.
Uh yeah, so you can come back quicker off of injuries now with the medicine and
Yeah.
the physical therapy they have and all of these
Vibration in
different
general. They got
yeah,
crazy.
different yeah, the different regiments and learning, learning more about how to eat right to have, a long lasting career.
Energy and all that.
So it's like, yeah, all of that's true. But if you look at those Jordan teams, bro, let's do the first three Pete.
Okay.
Your best players on the team was, of course, besides Jordan,
Right.
you had Pip and you had what's his name, Horace Grant. Those were your
That's what
second and third best players,
I'm
bro.
yeah.
Pip, come on, we know Pip, and people like the holler Scottie Pippen, but I don't think Scottie Pippen ever averaged over 22 points a game. He may
Yeah,
have did it once in his career,
that's because Jordan was there. But
even the year that Jordan was gone.
mm,
He never he never was big time like that, bro. He was a good player. Don't get me wrong. He was a good player. Pip was a good player. He was a great player. But as far as like scoring and wasn't the biggest scorer.
right.
But he did a lot of other shit. Now he rebound, he defended the best guy. Um, he distributed the ball for the team. He did that. He did a lot of that. But he wasn't a big time scorer, bro. Huh?
So he's somewhat LeBron-esque. You know.
LeBron's a better scorer though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And LeBron never could play the defense the way that Pip could.
yeah. Agreed.
You're not putting LeBron on your best. No,
He has
never. Not no.
he has taken that challenge several times, but
What
not as
in certain moments, not whole games. We putting Pip on this nigga the whole game, and as a matter of fact, we want you to guard him 94 feet. LeBron ain't doing that. He got to do too much. He can't even if he had ability, he has to do too much. You
yeah.
know. So
That's what I'm saying. It's just he's taking on that challenge, like you said, in certain moments though.
yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And that's not to say that LeBron never was a good defender. No,
Yeah.
LeBron, like in moments, he can lock up for a possession for
Definitely not the
sure.
strongest player, though. Definitely not the strongest player.
No. He can't lock up like Pip. No. Pip was yeah, but that's what he was more of than a scorer. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at it, Jordan only played with one All Star in those Bulls years. Pip,
Mm-hmm.
Pip. So to
Now we
say that
remember,
he just had all this talent on his team, yeah, they were a great team, but to say that he had all this talent on his team,
yeah.
I mean,
Now does that speak more to him? And when I say him, I mean Jordan, just not knowing personnel as well as he should. I'm just wondering because we talk about Kobe being a great
mhm.
and Kobe, the team that Kobe had, of course, in the first couple runs, Shaq, D. Fish, Robert Horry, um, and then when he went back, he was like he handpicked Paul. You know, um, I don't know about so much like Andrew Bynum, but I know he wanted Lamar Odom. Um, I know he liked Shannon Brown. Like I feel like that's kind of a part of it, or it's become more of a part of it, knowing how to orchestrate the guys that you need. I mean, should Jordan have had more of a hand in that, or could he have? I mean, how you feel about that?
um, I think for one, I think back then it wasn't too much taking player advice on who to pick up, who to put on the team and shit like that. It wasn't this. player empowerment shit like it is now. LeBron, any team he go to, he probably most likely damn GM. Um, and with good reason because he's successful.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't think they were giving players that type of power back then. But for two, I mean, he got 6 championships, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel like the team was what the team was.
You know
Now,
what? His mentality too, I think, was more so whoever out there, you're not gonna
I'm
make
gonna
me.
win with him.
Yeah, you ain't gonna make me look bad. I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna push you and make you great because
Yeah,
you gonna be in practice and I'm gonna be busting your ass. So
right. And if I need to steal off on you a couple of times, that's what I'm gonna do.
hey.
Nah, but I think, man, like I say, back then it was just a different league, bro. Like talent was way more spread out.
Right,
Along with it not being as much talent as it is today.
right.
So, just a different league. But if I had to pick, whew, man, that Shaq and Kobe combo, I ain't gonna lie, boy.
It's tough, bro.
I used to hate the Lakers, bro. I was anti Lakers back then, like for sure.
I think those teams, I think, beat the teams that won later in the 2000s. Like
What happened?
you take number 8 Kobe and Shaq and them, and you play against 24 Kobe and Paul and them. I think Shaq and them still getting that ass every
Easily,
time. Every time.
easily. If they are on the same page like they were 2000, 2001, 2002,
Yeah,
can't fuck with them. Can't
it's
fuck with them at
crazy.
all, bro.
Um, which team? Because I think we establishing now that just personnel wise, the Lakers, the Bulls wouldn't really have nothing for the Lakers just because just too much firepower. But which team out of the first three-peat and the second would have better chance of beating the Shaq and Kobe Lakers?
Probably the second, because they had Dennis. I
Dennis,
would
yeah,
say,
yeah,
yeah,
more of a form Dennis too. He's kind of he knew more about the game at that
right.
point, and that's when Jordan came back and was, you know, he got strong. You know, I think he had a little bit more edge to him too because he had been away, and then he had to show that he was still there when he came back.
Motivated.
Yeah, so yeah, that would be crazy. That's one of the ones you like to see kind of run on the 2K, man, the computer simulated jump.
Nah, for real.
That's a
Yeah,
good
yeah.
one. Good one. Good. Do we have a test from the king this week?
Nah, 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 nah.
No test from the
Not this
king.
week.
Okay.
We got to save them for next week.
That's all right. We'll come back at y'all strong. Um, man, appreciate y'all again. Hopefully y'all caught last week's episode. If you didn't, I definitely go back and take a gander.
Yes.
Had some great guests on. Shout out to Amber. Shout out to Miss D. Shout out to Sides of It podcast. Some nice conversation about just mostly character on the dating scene as we know it. Talking about the list of places not to go on the first date. So make sure y'all go back and tune into that. Make sure, like G said, man, that you're gonna follow us on the YouTube channel as G space Fades TV is together, one word. And you can catch all the episodes we have on there of Rich Dreams. Make sure you're tuning in to the live stream every Friday at 7 p.m. on the Now Legacy Network. And then wherever you catch your podcast, man, you can catch us. So make sure you catch us. Um,
Yes, sir.
appreciate y'all. Stay tuned. It's getting a little bit more chilly. So we got some more Rich Dreams apparel coming at you. Um, we'll keep y'all abreast next time we popping up anywhere. Um, and we appreciate y'all, man. It's G.
Yes,
It's
sir.
Smoke. It's Rich Dreams. Peace out.